Hi, I'm Diana Scothorn with the Benefit Link. Today we're going to talk about two terms, payment appeals and pre-service appeals with Medicare Advantage plans. So what does that mean? A payment appeal is when there is a dispute between the amount of money that is being paid for a service. And the doctor and the patient have to go in and they have to make an appeal. And that is very frustrating because you're thinking that they're going to pay a certain amount and they come back and they haven't, and you have to go through this appeals process. A pre-service appeal is when you haven't even began to have your treatment. The doctor has a course of treatment that he is thinking he needs to go, but he needs to have an MRI or a CT scan, and he is being appealed having it done. Now, I'll give you an example. I had a client that just recently had a nodule that had come up, and so they ran an MRI, and it wasn't big enough to really do anything, but they wanted to keep an eye on it. They went back, I think, 6 months later, and they needed to have another scan done, a test, CT scan, MRI, whatever the MRI test was, and the Advantage plan denied it. And they denied it saying that they had already done one of those that year. Now, this person ended up paying for it out of pocket because it was not something that she wanted to take a risk on as far as her health, and her doctor recommended it, so they have to go through the appeals process. Keep in mind, going through the appeals process can take 60 days, 90 days. It is very frustrating. You can go through an appeals process, send it all in, and then they require other documentation, which is a follow-up appeal, and you have to send that in, and then there's a time limit that all this can be done within, and if you don't make it during that time limit, they close the case and you have to start all over. So if you have an Advantage plan, please keep in mind it can affect your health care going through these appeals process. I hope this was helpful. If so, like the video and follow along for more amazing content.